Hey friends, welcome back to another episode of Northview Kids TV. Let's start off in prayer. Dear Jesus, thank you for today that we can learn about your word, that we get to worship you and just have lots of fun today. And we get to hear from our friends Marvin and our pastors. I pray that you just let us soak in everything you have to say. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, friends, I am so excited for today. I hope you're excited. Let's get into it.
No, I won't be afraid. You are with me. You are right beside me every day. Even when it feels like everything's going wrong, I can look up to you, God, and find my strength. Your love has lifted me above the raging sea, and I just gotta say, your love makes me brave, and I won't be afraid. Your love makes me brave, I can face anything. Your love makes me brave. I was lost and afraid till you found me. You lifted me up and gave me strength. Anywhere that I go, you go with me. Oh, Lord, you give me the courage to live each day. Your love has lifted me above the raging sea, and I just gotta say, your love makes me brave, and I won't be afraid. Your love makes me brave, I can face anything. Your love makes me brave, and I won't be afraid. Your love makes me brave, I can face anything. Your love makes me brave. Your word will light my way. Your word will help me to stand. I know I'm safe with you. I know I'm held in your hands. Your word will light my way. Your word will help me to stand. I know I'm safe with you. I know I'm held in your hands. Your love makes me brave, and I won't be afraid. Your love makes me brave, I can face anything. Your love makes me brave, and I won't be afraid. Your love makes me brave, I can face anything.
You'll never get in here, you bad guys! Na-na-na-na-boo-boo! Ha-ha! Yes, we will! No, you won't! Yes, you will! No, you won't!
Marvin!
Bad guys! Yes, yes, yes!
What is this that you built here?
Yeah, I built it, isn't it awesome?
It is awesome. What is it?
Well, it's a castle!
A castle.
Obviously!
Obviously.
See? Here's the wall. Here's the turrets, here's the cannons, and there are the shoulders marching around the wall. Shoulders, march!
The what? The shoulders?
Yeah, the shoulders.
Do you mean
They
soldiers?
protect people.
Oh yeah, soldiers protect people. I don't know about your shoulders.
Oh yeah, the soldiers.
The soldiers.
I'll bet the people inside are happy to be safe.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I bet.
And the bad guys are outside, and they're attacking the castle, but they can't get in.
They can't get in? Why can't they get in?
Because there's no door.
There's no door?
Yeah, see? No door. Ha ha.
Very smart.
Yeah.
But
What?
if there's no door, how do the good people get out? What if they need food or water? Or what if a good guy needs in?
I guess they don't get out?
Huh.
Yeah, that could be a problem,
That could be a problem.
Yeah.
You know what?
What?
That reminds me about our I am statement for today from the Bible.
Wow, another I am from the Bible?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I wonder if we're gonna get another you know what from you know who.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did someone say Bible?
We did say
Oh.
Bible. Hello, can I
Hello.
call you B.I.G.?
No.
Oh,
You can call me Bible Inspector Guy.
Bible Inspector Guy.
Yes.
What do you have for us today?
I have a clue from the Bible for you.
Perfect.
A clue from the Bible? Wow, I'm almost getting used to that.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, hey, verily I saith, let us depart to the Bible clue room.
Forsooth, let's.
A little castle language there.
A little castle language there for you guys.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it is time for our July memory verse, and it's coming from the book of Exodus. It says, God said to Moses, I am who I am. Here is what you must say to the Israelites. Tell them, I am sent me to you. That comes from Exodus 3:14. Let's read it together one more time. God said to Moses, I am who I am. Here is what you must say to the Israelites. Tell them, I am sent me to you. Exodus 3:14. All right, happy memorizing. I'll see you later.
Pretty cool clue room, hey, Maddie?
This is such a cool room.
Yeah. Hey, what does that clue say again?
All right, let's read it. It says, you can see me on farms at almost every place. You can pull me or push me, but you'll never see my face. You can hold me tight or release me, but you'll never see me fall. You can lock me up or set me free, but I never leave at all.
Wow, this is a tough one.
Yeah, it's a tough one and a bit of a long one.
Yeah, I think we're gonna need the kids to help us.
I think so.
Yeah.
So, you can push me, you can pull me,
Something
or
you
you can
see
lock
at a
me
farm.
on a farm.
You can pull, push, lock. How about a tractor? No, a tractor can leave. Nope, not a tractor.
Not a tractor.
What else
What
is
about
on a farm?
what about a barn?
Hey!
I don't know if you can push or pull a barn,
No.
actually.
No.
No.
Let's look around.
Let's look.
Maybe we'll get some ideas.
I think it's a gate.
Hey, kids, did you guess it was a gate? That is a tiny little gate.
A really tiny little
Super
gate.
small. You said this is one of the I am statements that Jesus made. Did Jesus really say, I am a gate?
Well, he did actually. He said, I am the gate for the sheep.
Really? I definitely want to hear that story. It sounds like a good one.
Yeah, Jesus is like our shepherd.
Yeah?
And shepherds take care of their sheep and
Yeah.
they make sure that they have everything that they need.
Yeah. So Jesus is like the gate that gives us the way to a good life as his sheep?
Yeah.
Wow.
Jesus is our shepherd and we are the sheep. And he is a gate that protects us, like a gate in a
Yeah.
farm. It
Yeah.
protects the sheep from escaping.
Right. Well, this will be a good Bible story.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Should
Let's
we
listen to it.
Yes, Pastor Crystal is going to teach us about it more.
She'll probably have jokes.
Oh, of course. She always has jokes.
Always jokes. Okay. Let's give a listen.
In the chaos, when I'm far away, I can hear you. I'll never be the same. God, you're calling out my name, 'cause you love me. the darkness into your light. My heart surrenders to your design. You gave me purpose, so I give my life. I'm giving you all of me. Out of the darkness and into your light. My heart surrenders to your design. You gave me purpose, so I give my life. I'm giving you all of me. Forever I will lift my voice. Forever you will be my choice. Forever I will stand for you. I'm giving you all of me. I'm giving you all of me. Forever I will lift my voice. Forever you will be my choice. Forever I will stand for you. I'm giving you all of me. I'm giving you all of me. I'm giving you all of me.
Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back for another craft time with
Crystal and Maggie.
We're gonna have a blast today. We're making something that we're super excited about, right, Megs?
Yeah,
Yep. What are we making?
a sheep.
A sheep, like this one.
Yep.
Bah, bah. Look at it. It's so cute and it's so fluffy. Is it fluffy?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're pretty excited about this one. So what should we start out with, Maggie?
The plate.
The plate, that's right. So all we did, we just used a paper plate like this. So you can use a smaller one if you want. You could use a bigger one, whatever kind of plate. If you have a paper bowl at home, you could even use that if you wanted. So what we did first was we cut out this edge. So what did we cut off, Maggie? All the
Blue.
blue. We cut off all the blue just so it wouldn't have that edge anymore, because sheep don't normally have flowers on them. So we did that. Just like that, we cut off the edge. It doesn't have to be perfect either, because you're not even gonna know, because all the cotton balls are gonna cover it. All right, Maggie, can you start by gluing that for us? Perfect. So you want to put glue all over the plate. You want to put it on the sides, you want to put it in the middle, you want to put it on the edges. You want to put as much glue as you can, because those cotton balls need a lot to be able to stick to. Do you want some help with that?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So we're gonna put it on the edges just like that, so then it's nice and sticky, 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 sticky. There we go. All right, Maggie, you put those cotton balls everywhere. Perfect. Gonna put all those cotton balls on there. And you wanna try and put them as close together as you can, because you can see on this craft, we don't have any big gaps anywhere, so all the cotton balls are nice and close together. That is looking amazing, Maggie. So good. Perfect. Yeah, just slap those things on there. Right here. Let's put one right in here. So, what do you guys think we are learning about today? Zebras? Elephants? Goats? No! We are learning about sheep today. Who do you think those sheep are that we're going to be talking about in our lesson? I'll tell you. It's you and me. We're the sheep. And do you know what? We're talking about how when Jesus calls our name and when we stay close to him, we come running, just like the sheep do. When they hear the shepherd's voice, they're like, what? What's that? Where is he? And they go running because they know that he is the one that's going to take care of them. And that is just like Jesus. When we spend time with him and we know him and we stay close to him, we know his voice and he takes care of us as well. Amazing! Look at how fast you were at that. That is nice. I love how they're all close together. Okay, Maggie, what else should we put on there?
The face.
I think we should do a faceless sheep this time.
No.
What? Fine. Okay, so you are going to need some black construction paper for our face. So you're gonna make the face right here, and then you're gonna make 2 little feet as well. So you can trace out the sheep. You could Google one and try and do it from that picture, or you can just draw it by yourself because I'm sure you guys are gonna be awesome at it. So we have a little sheep face that we already traced out, right, Megs? Mm-hmm. And we're also gonna cut out some little what?
Feet.
We need to get some feet because otherwise, do you want to draw those feet on there? If you're drawing on the black, the best color to use on there to draw is white crayon because then you can see it really well. Now, if we didn't have feet, our little sheep would look like this. It would be hopping around on its belly. So that would look really funny, wouldn't it, Maggie?
Yeah.
Yep. So that's why we want to have some nice feet. Perfect, Megs. You want to cut those out for us?
Sure.
Excellent. And if you fold the paper in half like we did, you get 2 legs right away. And then you don't have to cut out and draw it twice. And you want to make sure that you don't make them super small because you can see that they're small on here, but if you actually turn it around, they're glued on the back, so they need to be a little bit bigger so that there's enough room.
Too small.
Too small. All right, here, you want some help? I can help you cut out a little bit bigger. So we're gonna cut them out a little bit bigger. Whoopsies. A little bit bigger, just like that, so that we have lots of room to see them. And you gotta make sure you have 2, unless you want a one-legged sheep. All right, we got 2 of those. Okay, Maggie, can you please glue all over the back of our sheep's face? And you need to put lots of glue on it because it's got to stick really, really well to our cotton ball sheep. Whoopsie daisies! That's okay, we'll just put it back on. It's okay, we can have like a nice one-eared sheep. There we go, excellent. Okay. Oh goodness, what is happening to our sheep here? Okay.
No! I need to put this ear on.
Okay, is that right?
Yes.
Is that right, guys? Should we do it like that? No, that's upside down. Okay, there we go. Let's put the sheep face on first, and then we're gonna put his ears on. Ta-da! You don't even know. So if you have a little accident with your sheep's ears like we did, don't worry about it. Look it, you can't even tell. Okay, so Maggie, how are we gonna put these feet on?
You need to glue the bottom of here and go up like that.
Yeah, so we're gonna glue it. You're gonna take your sheep, you're gonna turn it over, and we're actually gonna glue the little legs on the bottom of here, so then they'll stick out the top. Okay, so Maggie, can you put glue just on the top right here?
Sure.
Perfect, and then on this one, I'll put that on for you. So we're just gonna put it right here. And you wanna put it a little bit towards the side so then his legs aren't like right in front of his face. So we put one to the side, then we're gonna take this one, we're gonna put it to the other side like that. So we got a sheep with the cutest little legs you have ever seen. Oh my gosh. What else do we need?
The eyes.
The eyes, excellent. Okay, Maggie, do you want to pick some eyes out of here? You could have teeny weeny 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 little eyes. You could have ginormous eyes. You could have medium eyes. There's so many options. Do you want some help? Good, perfect. Wow, I am loving those giant eyeballs. I think he's staring at me. Is he staring at me?
Yes.
Oh, it's weird. Okay, perfect. Oh my gosh, he's absolutely adorable. I think we should name him. What do you think we should name him?
I don't know.
You don't know? How about Benji?
Yes.
I like it. All right, and that is our sheep. And look at, you can't even tell anymore that his ears were ripped off. He looks amazing. All right, guys, it was so fun doing a craft with you today. See you later.
Following Jesus is my great adventure. Following Jesus means I'll put him first. He is the light guiding me through the darkness. Following Jesus, the hope of the world. Following Jesus is my great adventure. Following Jesus means I'll put him first. He is the light guiding me through the darkness. Following Jesus, the hope of the world. He's my hero. He's the greatest of all. He's my hero. It's why I sing. He's my hero. He's the greatest of all. He's my hero. It's why I sing, why I sing. Following Jesus is my great adventure. Following Jesus means I put him first. He is the light guiding me through the darkness. Following Jesus, the hope of the
Hello, boys and girls. I hope you are having a great summer so far. And yes, as always, I have a joke for you. Are you guys ready? I think I'm gonna go with a summer theme this time. Okay, to be honest, this is a little bit more of a riddle than it is a joke. Are you guys ready? When do you go at red and stop at green? When do you go at red and stop at green? When you're eating a watermelon! I knew you guys would get it. All right, let's dive into our Bible lesson. Just a quick reminder, we have been learning about the I am statements Jesus made, which are recorded in what book? That's right, John. Each time Jesus says, I am, we are reminded that he is God. Each I am statement also tells us about a new part of Jesus' character. It tells us a little more about who Jesus is. So far, we learned that he is the bread of life. He is the light of the world. And today we will learn about Jesus' third I am statement. We find this in the book of John 10, 1-10. All right, let's take a listen.
Hi, I'm Micah. Today I'm going to be reading from the Bible, John 10, verse 1-10. What I'm about to tell you, Pharisees, is true. What if someone does not enter the sheep pen through the gate, but climbs in another way? That person is a thief and a robber. The one who enters through the gate is a shepherd of the sheep. The gatekeeper opens the gate for him. The sheep listen to his voice. He calls his own sheep by name and leads them out. When he has brought out all his own sheep, he goes on ahead of them. His sheep follow him because they know his voice, but they will never follow a stranger. In fact, they will run away from him. They don't recognize a stranger's voice. Jesus told this story, but the Pharisees didn't understand what he was telling them. So Jesus said again, "What I'm about to tell you is true. I am like a gate for the sheep. All who have come before me are thieves and robbers, but the sheep have not listened to them. I am like a gate. Anyone who enters through me will be saved. They will come in and go out, and they will find plenty of food. A thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I have come so they may have life. I want them to have it in the fullest possible way."
Hey kids, have you ever seen a sheep? They're pretty cute, but they are pretty weak.
They can't defend themselves at all, and wolves like to attack them.
That's why there are shepherds. A shepherd's job is to lead a sheep's pasture and protect them.
So why are we talking about sheep? Well, that's because that's what today's parable is about. Let's jump in.
This parable starts out with Jesus telling the people that shepherds enter the pasture through the gate, but thieves climb over the fence. The sheep will recognize their shepherd's voice and follow them. They won't follow a thief's voice because they don't recognize him. Instead, they will run away.
The people listening didn't really understand why Jesus was telling them this.
So he told them in a little different kind of a way.
He said, "He is the gate for the sheep. Those who go through him will be saved and be able to run around in good pastures. Everyone who came before him was a thief and robber, but his true sheep didn't listen to them. Their purpose was to hurt the sheep, but his purpose was to help them."
Then he said he was also the shepherd. He would give up his life for the sheep. Others would just run away when danger came because they didn't really care about the sheep. He also says that he has sheep that aren't in his flock yet, but they will be someday.
Did you catch it? Did you catch the I am statement? That's right. Jesus calls himself the gate for the sheep. This might be kind of confusing for us, especially since we don't really live where there's a bunch of sheep running around. But in Jesus' day, sheep and shepherds were part of everyday life for a lot of people. So everyone would have known exactly what Jesus meant when he said, "I am the gate for the sheep." Okay, so I have goats. I have 4 goats. Their names are Winnie, Whitaker, Wanda, and Waylon. Now, my goats can hear me coming. They run to the entrance of the pen knowing I always have a treat for them. They are my flock. They know my voice. Okay, so again, they're not really sheep, but they're very similar. And to be honest, goats are a bit cuter. But why would Jesus call himself the gate for the sheep? In Jesus' time, shepherds would usually keep their sheep in one of 2 types of pens. One type of pen was a big pen found in the cities where several shepherds could keep their flocks all together, kind of like a sheep party. This type of pen had a door which was guarded at night by a gatekeeper. In the morning, the shepherds would come and call their flock. The sheep would follow only their shepherd because they knew his voice, just like the sheep in our story. And just like Jesus says in John 10:5, they won't follow a stranger. They will run from him because they don't know his voice. The second type of sheep pen that was common in Jesus' time was a smaller pen out in the country. The shepherd would keep his sheep out here in good weather. The walls of these pens were made of piles of rocks and there was no gate, just an opening for the sheep to enter through. To keep his sheep inside and keep the animals out, the shepherd would lay across the entrance to sleep. Jesus is the gate for us. He keeps us safe. He protects us from anything that could hurt us. In the Bible, Jesus mentions thieves and robbers in verse 10. He says, the thief's purpose is to steal, kill, and destroy. These robbers, he explains in verse 1, sneak over the wall of the sheep pen. Just a quick reminder, Jesus is using a story to explain what he really means. All throughout the Bible, people are referred to as sheep. Sheep rely on their shepherd for everything in life, from water to staying safe, to being warm at night, to helping them when they fall down. They will follow the shepherd wherever he leads. Just like in our story, we are the sheep. Jesus says, there are thieves and robbers who come in and steal us away. In John 10:8, Jesus says, all who came before me were thieves and robbers, but the true sheep did not listen to them. What he means by all who came before me are the Pharisees. These were the exact people he was telling the story to. They thought they held the keys to salvation, and they told people that there were all these rules they had to follow to be perfect before God. But they failed to do the things that really mattered the most to God, such as loving others. Jesus is telling them they are thieves and robbers stealing people away from God's kingdom by telling them these lies about how they are to be saved. But the true sheep, the children of God, really know him. They know better than to believe those lies. I have a question for you. Do you think we have thieves and robbers that want to steal people away from God today? We sure do. There are people, for whatever reason, who don't believe that Jesus is the way to get to heaven and want to do everything they can to convince people that Jesus is not really God. There are other people who say they're Christians, but then, like the Pharisees, they try to get people to believe things that aren't really in the Bible. But Jesus says the true sheep do not listen to them. We don't listen to them because we know the shepherd's voice. How do we know what Jesus' voice says? We know it by knowing what is in his word, the Bible. We also can spend time talking to him and reading books about him and his character. All these things help us to know Jesus better. In John 10:6, it's pretty clear the crowd still isn't getting it. So Jesus comes right out and says it.
So Jesus said again, what I'm about to tell you is true. I am like a gate for the sheep. All who have come before me are thieves and robbers, but the sheep have not listened to them. I am like a gate. Anyone who enters through me will be saved. They will come in and go out, and they will find plenty of food. A thief comes only to steal and kill and destroy. I have come so they may have life. I want them to have it in the fullest possible way.
When Jesus says he is the gate for the sheep, he is saying he is the way to the good life. A good shepherd takes great care of his sheep and makes sure they have everything they need. Can you guess what the good pastures mean here? The good pastures and rich and satisfying life is salvation. When we are saved from our sins, it means we get to go and be with God in heaven forever. When Jesus says he is the gate for the sheep, he is saying loud and clear, so no one can misunderstand, that he is the only way to salvation. You guys, it doesn't get any clearer than this. Jesus is the only way to salvation. I don't know about you, but I cannot wait for the day that I get to stand at the gate. of heaven and have Jesus welcome me in. And you guys, that is going to be the best day. Well, guys, that is all I have for you today. Stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.
Hey, Maddie!
Hey, Marvin, guess what I found?
What?
I found a gate for our castle here.
Awesome! Look at that! Now
it
the bad
perfect?
guys can't get in because it's a very strong gate. And let us in! No way! You're the bad guy. You're not allowed to go through the gate because you might hurt somebody inside. But the good guys can go in and out because they're invited to come in the gate. Let us in! Wait, who are you? We're the good guys! We want to come and live in your castle! That's awesome, Maddie, thanks!
That's so awesome. We've been learning from our friends together about who Jesus is.
Yeah!
Kids, do you guys know who Jesus is? That's right. He is the great I am. Perfect. And he gives us hope and salvation and eternal life.
Yeah!
Isn't that awesome?
And when he says he's the gate of the sheep, what does that mean?
That means that he is going to protect us, his followers.
Wow, I feel safe.
Yeah, me too.
Speaking of safe, can I come over for a snuggle?
Absolutely.
Be right there.
Oh, hello. Do you need this
Hi,
blanket?
Marv. It's me.
Hello.
Yes.
All right, should
I
we
feel safe with you.
feel safe?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Yeah.
All right, should
Can
we
I lay
say...
my head on your shoulder?
Oh, yes. Come here, come here.
Okay. Will you keep an eye on my castle while I sleep?
Oh, I will definitely keep an eye
Okay.
on your castle. I will
All
make
right.
sure it's protected.
Okay. We should say bye to the kids.
We should say bye to the kids.
Bye, kids.
All right, friends, I'm so glad that you came to join us today. I hope you had lots of fun. I had a ton of fun with Marvin and worshiping and learning about God's Word. I hope that you come back next week so you can learn even more. See you then.